If failure is a destination, just look around. You might already be there. Mazel tov. Hey queens. Yeah, you know who you are. God, come on. Go ahead and put that crown on your head. Now tilt a little to the left. Now a little to the right. Perfect. Now let's get to work. Because we know you got big goals. And you got big dreams and not afraid to let them know. Why? Because you step into your purpose. You speak out on your faith. And you shift up in your journey. Because you a boss. Welcome to the podcast, Drop the Expiring Act with your host, Belly of QueenBayGoals.com. Reminding you that you are a queen before anything else. It's your life and your goals. Make it royal. All right, y'all. Go ahead and work that crown. Where are you trying to go? Who are you taking with you? Are you packing for a disappointment or a celebration? Only you know the answers to those questions. Hey Queen Bays, welcome to another episode of the Drop the Expiring Act podcast. I'm your host, Belly, and we're going to jump straight into your final destination. Is that destination to your failure or to your success? When we were talking about fear in the first half of the season, we talked about whether or not your destination was to fear or to your future. The same is true for failure. Are you trying to stay in your failure or are you trying to move past it to get to the success that's waiting for you on the other side? I'm not going to be long-winded in this episode. I'm not going to give you any cute acronyms. If you want a cute acronym, check out the previous episode. What I will ask you, though, is, are you living on purpose? Are you intentionally waking up each day, reframing your beliefs around failure? Are you intentionally shifting your thoughts about what failure means to you with the real-life examples of people who have failed and then found their success later? Are you changing your habits so that your reaction to failure is not one of cowering or lowering yourself or blaming yourself or feeling ashamed because of a failure or believing that you're a failure because you failed? My advice this week is simple. Be intentional about your beliefs. Be intentional about growing your mindset. Be intentional about changing your habits. And be intentional about living on purpose. And sometimes that means failing on purpose. So that's the last goal guide, and this is the last solo episode around failure. Stay tuned for the guest interviews who share their failure stories and what they did to get through them to get to the other side that is their success. And it wouldn't be a Drop the Expiring Act podcast if I didn't give you a quote of the podcast for this episode, which is simply this. Courage allows a successful woman to fail and to learn powerful lessons from the failure so that in the end, she didn't fail at all. Maya Angelou. And this is Maya Angelou, y'all, so I'm not even twisting that because what she said is on point. Remember all those people who were failures in the first episode that I talked about for this half of the season. Walt Disney, Oprah Winfrey, J.K. Rowling, Stephen King. All failures in the eyes of the people who told them that they lacked imagination, or the book wasn't good enough, or what they looked like on paper caused them to be rejected. Imagine if they had decided that failure was their destination. They would have stopped in their tracks, and we would not have seen the success that they are today. So that's the point to life. That's the point to purpose. That's the point to this episode. Keep going so that in the end, as Maya Angelou says, you didn't fail at all. Talk to you in the next episode. You have been listening to another episode of Drop the Expiring Act. If you're looking for more information on this podcast and other episodes, please visit QueenBayGoals.com. That's